Oh no, we need these. Come here, Mightling. It's time to get murked. Die. Let's need to like not tab target because I might target the Trent. And it'll just be like, you want more. You want some. Alright, nice. And we heal ourselves for a nice one. Alright, let's go to here. Oh, okay, I didn't break my legs. Alright, so Nolanel. You seek here Nolanel? Then seek no more, for you have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So, Brother Isumayan, bid you come to me to learn of the elementals of Earth. That is well. The power of Earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on the intricate variations and properties, but I rather suspect the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of Earth firsthand in combat. Now, mark me well, Waffen, and do exactly as I command. East of here, in the grounds of Tree Speak Stables, there exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the Earth's trauma and attempt to commune with it, as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energies seeping from the wounded Earth shall then appear. Using the powers of Conjurer, strike it down and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of Earth will be revealed to you during the struggle, Waffen. I trust you will return to me a wiser woman than she who now departs. Right, okay, sounds good. Let's run around. What do you... I have to remember, this isn't Limsa and this isn't Ul'dah. If this was Ul'dah, he'd be like, oh good, I don't have to do that chore anymore. Now go steal this random gold from people. Go steal this money off the ground. Okay, it's gonna be behind. That's fine. I don't think I can get behind from here. It's pretty good. Interacting. Oh no. Now the good old fate system. Good music too. Ah, corrupted soil. Oh no. Kill him. We're just throwing rocks at each other. This is just elementary school. Throw rocks at each other until one of them just gives up. Good enough. Let's go talk to Nolanel again. Welcome back, Wathan. The elementals whisper of your accomplishment. How did it feel to confront the embodiment of Earth, to endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the earth's energies to flow unimpeded and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the earth's fury, and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts, shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. Here's the thing, though. He says all of this and, like, as soon as I want to grow. I hope you were paying attention, Sylvie. See this adventurer here. Wathan came all the way from the Steelglade Fane just to hear my lesson. You would do well to learn from her example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady?
Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already.
Oh. See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sylvie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than... I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sylvie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are her equal in the field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child. And when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Isumi, Yan, and tell him as much. Wait, so having me fight an earth elemental and get the hell beaten out of me? Is you teaching me something? Worst teacher ever. Or best, it depends on how you look at it. Alright, let's head over to this one over here, the Foul Gourd Float. Maybe that will be useful to... that's 25. We might get killed by something out here. Alright. We made it. We didn't get one-shotted. Alright, sounds good. Alright, so let's tune to this, and then we can make our way back. We learn teleport. Excellent. Okay, well, it's dangerous out here, so let's return to New Gridania. We can then... let's just do trial by earth. Let's turn that in first. Hundreds. And then we can see where things go from there. We haven't been to the Bannock yet. But we will get there eventually. Hello, Isumian. Ah, Waffen, you have returned. But tell me, how did you fare under Nolanel's expert tutelage? Have you delved deep into the earth and felt its suffocating weight, its life-sustaining vigor? Such experience will serve you well. And have you aught else to report? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you? How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolanel's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possesses a natural talent for the conjuring of mending and restoration. Alas, her gifts appear to have blinded her to the need for study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the elements of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature and indulge in ever more reckless displays of power, there is every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss for how to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. Thought occurs to me, Waffen. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. But we have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Waffen. Though you are yet new to the art of conjuring, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope that you understand the true significance of these words. Alright, we need level 5 stuff. So here's the question. What do we have that isn't level 5? We need a hat. Can I get a hat from you? Yes. Excellent. Alright, let's go. We have some cash, so we can... I was going to say teleport over to the Bannock, but we haven't unlocked it yet. Still, that'll have to wait. Well, let's just run over there instead. And Central Shroud it is. Let's go. Nice. Alright, so we need to go south. We could try killing one of those treant saplings right now, but those would probably be a bit much. Okay. Chigoes, water sprites, midge swarms, microchews, raichus, pikachus, striped forms, northern vultures. Are northern vultures like African vultures? You try to... One can carry a coconut. Alright, let's see. What do you got right there? Greetings, Wolfen Muir. Minot sent word to expect you. My name is Galreed. I am responsible for training our twin Outer recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The Twelves Wood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral Era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and new-sprung. Though it may not have appeared so in the eyes of an outsider, the Twelves Wood is ailing. Its once rich variety a fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their requests and do all you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Waffen Muir. I see you're eager to lend a hand, Waffen. That is well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established that your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that, in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral Era, many of the Twelves Woods creatures have transformed to vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor to be of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yeah, I think you passed muster. You would be surprised how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods without first donning a decent set of armor. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Waffen. Ah, Waffen. By your tireless efforts, you have proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. What? I would assign you a mission of considerable import. Yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing its details until you have pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the Twelves Woods. Say that you would lend us your aid, and I shall. Proceed with the briefing. You guys don't know, that's a reference to Darkness Rising. The Gamers 2 Darkness Rising. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now have heard that a suspicious individual has been seen prowling the Twelves Woods. And you may also be aware that XIV activity has risen sharply in the region of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. But where whole units have fallen, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry often. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful that we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search at Lifeman's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned. My people cannot offer you support lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. Also, I don't want to tell you that you're on your own, but don't die. Cool? Alright, sounds good. So this is very important. Don't get killed. But kill all of them. That's the important part. Okay, can we actually get up there? Yes, we can. Oh! Chigoes! Come here, Chigoe. Oh, water sprites. Is this going to be too much? Probably. But let's make bad decisions, shall we? Be a great opportunity to practice getting back up after dying. Ow. Die. Alright, it's time to heal. Die. We hit it with a staff, like, eh. Alright, nice. And we got repose. This puts the enemy to sleep. Very nice. Okay, let's head up into this place. The Chasing Shadows. As my cat shows up and is like, hello! I heard you busy with something. I'm here now. Stop everything you're doing and pet me. Because I am the cat. Behold, moi. Wait, moi. Does this mean our cat is French? He's like, oh. Alright. Alright, let's go and do this. The Magic Blade. It's an instant battle. Shall we? Yeah, we shall.
Look, someone's already here. Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood,
Is
we
this
almost
our
ended up
dark
as a
stranger?
dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Papolimo's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
No, not this one. Not even close. Kupo!
You know her, Kuplo Cop?
Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cop seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow, and this sort of thing happens.
It seems we have little choice.
Well, time to kill some nature spirits. Alright, Frenzied Oak, it's time to die. He hits like a truck. Yeah, he's just melting them. Well, he's not quite melting them. How long does this put them to sleep for? 30 seconds? Not too bad. Get on. So let's just dot everything. She healed us for like 999. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was pretty funny. Yeah, gear for like 673.
hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found
How
the
are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixal
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter.
Giant crystals?
Oh, loud,
Can't say I've seen any.
tactless, much the same
Are
as
you
always.
sure you're feeling better?
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumian. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out.
Boo! Koopa.
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
Alright, Papalino. See you later.
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock.
Alright, will do. Thanks.
You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Alright. Head back over to the Bannock. My fun time over at Life's Mendus Stump. Why? It's back in the day when I used to play tabletop RPGs. There was this running gag in one of my groups where every single tavern we would ever go to would burn down. It started making the GM angry. Well then, it's good to see you back. One of our patrols sent word that you had been spotted doing battle with enraged treants. I am relieved to find you none the worse for the experience. But tell me, what were you able to discover at Life Mender's Stump? A magic blade. A sword in the stump and a dead exile. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of exile origin. It's the kind used exclusively by the beastmen in rituals. The exile rarely set foot outside of the central shroud, so the exile rarely set foot in the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. I met this Lalafell and another one. What's that? A dubious couple sporting peculiar spectacles? So you have finally been acquainted with Ida and Papalimo. Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land and have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish, and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us any cause to doubt them. Indeed, they often assist with God's quiver. They often assist the God's quiver and the wood whalers in their work, much as I hope you will in days to come often. Although our unknown visitor eludes us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Exali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the good people of Gridania in whatever capacity you are able. Often, injuries to several of my men have left me short-handed, and I require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigoi population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you are to deliver them to Mon Ragwin at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you might have. Now, I have other business to attend to. Alright. Let's go kill some Chigoes. As I said with the old Dark Questlines, it is nice that it highlights all these things on your map. Yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, let's do this. As my cat is like, there you. Oh, you must be the adventurer standing in for our injured companions. Terribly unfortunate business, that. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the egg sacs in their stead. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers' League immediately. Lest you wonder, these egg sacs are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Wood Whalers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigwe, you see, are one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until relatively recently, any Hyur who contacted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hyuran population here in Gridania. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it is best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather Shigo eggs on a regular basis in order to assist the Trappers' League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Thank you. So, did it have like bulbuses or bubbles on people? Boobles, whatever they're called? Like all over their bodies? And then they like, pop and like, goes everywhere, and something about Y and pestis. Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers, and as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hera, Pauline herself. While I attempted to instill some backbone in this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to Hera Pauline at Gabinot's Bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of surveying records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Patron, watch over you. Next thing you know, be losing his pants next time. There'll be some rogue in a bar or something, and he'll walk up and steal his pants. Then somebody will start a fight, and they'll somehow backstab him with a ballista. Gore and all kinds of horrific sights will cover the entire interior of the tavern. It'll be a sight purely disgusting and horrifying in equal measure. Who knows what horrific sights we'll see. But one thing's for sure. This reference to the gamers will hopefully not go over all of your heads. Alright, Bog Yarson. Let's go. So yeah, oh, hello. Records. So in the Gamers is a scene that's hilarious. All of my students loved it whenever I would show them whatever, I would show them funny videos. And, so, first this rogue, you know, because rogues are almost always disruptive, like rogue characters are almost always extremely disruptive in D&D groups. It's just, that archetype it just breeds, not problem people, but like everyone wants to play Batman and the game just isn't made for it, but also they just want to be mischievous. So anyway, this guy, he like, I want to steal his pants, so he steals like some dude's pants, and then like, I guess a fight breaks out, and the rogue's, well, a guy is getting ready to fight the party, and so the rogue is like, no worries, I'd sneak up behind him, I'm gonna backstab him. I'm like, okay, you're gonna backstab him, cool, that's gonna do this much, he's got all this, he's really dangerous, he's just gonna turn around and like, mess you up. The guy's like, wait, I've got an idea. So then he asks if he can backstab with anything. And he says, yeah, I guess. Then he sets up a ballista behind him. He's like, you're gonna backstab him with a ballista? Yeah. A friggin' siege weapon? Yeah. That's great. Anyway, The Gamers is fantastic. It's on YouTube, so you guys can check it out. Just check out, I forget what it's called. Like, I think it's like Dead Gentleman? Something like that. There's also The Gamers 2 Darkness Rising, which is also quite funny. Alright. Hello, Pauline. Yes, may I assist you with some matter? Here. Oh. But this is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the banner. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. There appears to be a recruit managed. The recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive in these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Pauline, I hesitate to make such a dangerous request. Might you assist us in thinning the number of anoles on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anole attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the Anoles to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. That's right. What I am asking you to do. is kill 3 of them and then kidnap one of their children. Well, I didn't quite put it that way, but that's what I mean. And not just their children, but their unborn children. Like, well, when you put it that way, it makes it sound like a complete psycho. But you are a complete psycho. Don't tell anyone. What's wrong with you? The Conjurers Guild are secretly super evil. I know all that fart gas. Die. We need to heal ourselves. Take this. We haven't learned Asuna yet, so... Speak of the Asuna! Oh, this is our first AoE heal. Nice. Okay, so we need to go up there. And then we can start murking even more people. Does that count? Yeah, it does actually. Die. We probably have to do a sufficient amount of damage to it. We can't just dot it and leave. Okay, so we need to get one of their eggs. Wait, where do we get the egg from? Back here? Die and all that. Cool, now we just need an egg. Which I would assume it says it's in this area. Maybe it's over there. Maybe I have to loot it off of the dead Anole. I expect it to be up here somewhere, but I guess not. Oh, no. Oh, there's one. Okay, here's the plan. Trickery wins. Let's take it. Alright, I put them to sleep and then I'm stealing their children. That's right. It's time for some government-sanctioned kidnapping. This is about to turn into like something from Jonathan Swift. It is a modest proposal. Ah, you've returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, may I ask you to deliver it to Sub Kamazon at the Monarch? Anole eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. The perfect meal for a soldier. She will be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Yes, so okay. What we are doing is we are viciously murdering those poor animals. You can't murder animals, by the way, but ignore that. We are viciously murdering those poor animals, and then eating their children. That'll teach them. Alright. Hello, Soup Amazon. Who goes there? Oh, Wuffin, it's you. Another delivery? I'm not certain I should be the one to... By Nothaka, it's an Anole egg. The troops will be glad indeed to hear that one of these is... We'll be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you should say, Hearer, Pauline, sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Waffen. Waffen, thank gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands. We ran out of toilet paper. And I would expect your assistance. Will you hear me out? No. Listen well. We haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as the Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, a hero ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. The shadow. The shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support, but I sent them to repel an Exali incursion in the West Shroud, Naria Belago. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Exals somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rites in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever it is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say that you will help us. Yes. I knew you would not let me down. You will have all the support I can muster. Now, we are racing against time, so you'd best make haste. Oh, haste! Can I borrow a chocobo? No. Can you loan me some cool gear? No. Can you give me a potion to help me? No! What can you do? You can do it! Okay, fine.